Abed Necropedo, aka the Corpse Collector. He's an outed evil spirit and a high-ranking member of the terrorist organization, Orcules. Having reached level 9, he has the capability of utilizing 9 different essences. However, during the Battle of Goblin Forest, he had only filled 8 of them. Perhaps that slot could be filled in at some point. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm about to share the Corpse Collector's entire repertoire of essences, starting with the unnamed ones. So let's begin. First, the essence of Medusa. Medusa is a rank 4 humanoid monster. This monster has snakes for hair and a nasty gaze. While we are unaware of its passive, we know that its active ability is called Curse of Stone. When Necropedo activates this ability, a gray light flashes from his eyes, and all enemies within the range of this light are rendered completely immobile. If your magic resist stat doesn't exceed 400, you're gonna need a wizard to lift that curse really quick, before you end up on the wrong side of this man's dagger. Next up, we have the rank 3 monster, Death Lord. This monster was initially mentioned to be rank 4 by Bjorn Yandel, but he was probably just caught up in the heat of battle, and he corrected himself later down the line. The Death Lord's active ability is called Ephemeral Immortality, which Yandel calls the highest grade invincibility skill. When activated, Necropedo's body becomes engulfed in a black fire, and he's reduced to just living bones. While in this form, all of the user's spirit and special ability stats are turned into physique stats, transforming this man into a skeletal Hulk. He is also immune to damage for 1 whole minute during this period, and when that minute is over, he returns to his original form. Well, except for his clothes that burned off. Anyways, that's all of Corpse Collector's essences of which we know the name, so from now on, I'll be naming them after their abilities. As of right now, we know all of the active abilities of Necropedo's essences, and only one of the passives. However, we don't know to which essence this passive belongs to, so I'll be assigning this passive to its own slot. The name of that passive? Hydra Venom. This ability turns Necropedo's blood into an extremely volatile poison that can completely melt those who are unfortunate enough to find themselves covered in it. Now for the actives. First up, we have the active ability, Puppeteer. Rank Unknown. The Puppeteer ability grants Necropedo the power to control all nearby corpses. He uses this to command an army of zombies that he keeps inside of an exceptionally large subspace. Not only do these zombies listen to his commands, but Necropedo can even see through their eyes and speak through their mouths, allowing him to scan a battlefield and communicate with his allies with remarkable efficiency. While the corpses can't use active abilities from when they were alive, they seem to retain some portion of their beefed up stats. To make his corpse army even stronger, Abed uses the ability of his next essence, Bloodline, rank Unknown. The Bloodline ability grants Necropedo's passives to all units under his control. That means his entire corpse army will now have the Hydra Venom running through their undead veins, among many other unknown buffs. As if that weren't enough, Necropedo's next ability makes him all the more deadly. Its name is Corpse Explosion. Rank Unknown. As the name suggests, this ability can blow up any corpse that is under Necropedo's control. The resulting explosion has strength similar to a rank 6 fire spell, and spatters Hydra Venom blood all over the bodies of anyone unlucky enough to be nearby. Now, we have the next ability, Remodel, rank Unknown. This is one Necropedo can use in combat, but more frequently on his free time. Remodel allows the user to randomly modify any units under their control, making them harder, better, faster, or stronger. An example of this is when Necropedo uses Remodel on a recently deceased ally. He rolls a great success, and the corpse of his ally turns into a large monster, even stronger than its original living self. Up next is Bone Armor, a rank 4 ability that can instantly spawn a thick armor made from bone all over Necropedo's body. This armor easily tanked an all-out attack from the rank 5 adventurer Admin Urikfried. During the Battle of Goblin Forest, Bone Armor was even strong enough to tank several unaugmented swings from Bjorn Yandel's rank 3 Ogre Essence before finally being shattered. The next ability actually doesn't have a name, but I'm gonna call it Stealth Mode. Rank Unknown. Stealth Mode grants the user a near instantaneous invisibility. Using this active, Necropedo is able to completely vanish from sight right before the eyes of Bjorn Yandel himself, then allowed him to approach without being noticed at all. And there we have it. all 8 essences owned by the Corpse Collector during the Battle of Goblin Forest, and as we know, his last slot was empty during this period. Oh? What's this? Well, it looks like one of my sources has just leaked Necropeto's final essence, which he attained during the war. Let's see what it is. Ah, the rank 2 ability, Blessing of Armies. This powerful essence was attained by Corpse Collector at a later point in the war between Nork and Rafdonia, and is an incredibly powerful aura ability. When used, this ability negates 50% of all negative effects that are afflicting allies, as long as they stay within Corpse Collector's aura. That means, whenever you try to debuff one of Necropeto's minions or allies, it simply won't work half the time. Additionally, every one of these allies has their highest stat increased by 20%. This aura buffs Necropeto's corpse army immensely, along with all the elite allies that he happens to be traveling with, making him a war threat that should be eliminated immediately should you ever be unlucky enough to meet him on the battlefield. And alright, that's it, evil spirits. Thanks for listening as I dox this Norkin clown. Stay tuned if you wish to learn more about the secrets of this world. Until next time, Raftonia's king, motherfucker.